everybody again, and welcome to another episode of Stock Talk. I am your host, Mike, and with me I have Conejo. What's up?
Hey, Omega, what's going on?
I got a decent show planned for you today. You saw the mess over the weekend with Twitter and FTX and everything, and then with some of your elections there, you have some people out with their pom-poms. They're all celebrating. Do you think out there, Camille, there's anything to be celebrating about?
No, because I lost too much money, and that's the problem. You know, when you lose all this money in this country and or in the world, and everything that's going on in today's world, there's nothing to celebrate. I mean, I'm tired of paying $1,600 for fuel every time I stop to fill up my gas tank in my truck. So the thing is we need to turn around sooner or later. You know.
Some of you out there, you think you're so cute. You think you're part of a team. You got your pom-poms out there. You're all celebrating. Everything's all good. You have no idea the financial hell that, unless it's curbed and stopped, that these people want to inflict on you. You're not part of a team. They don't like you. As you could see with FTX, you better get your house in order. That's all I'm going to say. Hopefully cooler heads prevail and you don't have to bookmark this video 10 years from now and go, hey, maybe he was right there and everything like that. But I'm calling, I've got my receipt right here and I know, and I'm telling you, unless this countless spending is curbed, I guess here you got, supposedly you got a Republican Congress today. We'll see how that changes and everything like that. But if the majority holds, you should have a block there. But we're talking about the uniparty here. See, a lot of people on here think it's the same party, but you have uniparty. So just keep that in mind with your investing and stuff like that. And some of you still are under the thing like, oh, why do we have to mention like this? Because it's affecting you, obviously. You saw what FTX with the political ramifications of that. We won't go too into detail. There's other people carrying that story. But do you have anything to add before we start the first stock here there, Camille?
Everybody just be careful. That's all I can say.
Yep. And remember, like I told you before, nowhere to run to, baby. Nowhere to hide. This is a nowhere to run, nowhere to hide to economy, just to get straight out there. But we're still going to cover the stocks, and we're going to give it an honest take and tell you what the real traders are saying. So one of the first stocks we're going to talk about today is FRGT. FRGT. And this show is one of the first teleprompter-free shows. No, I don't use a teleprompter to talk. It just comes right from me, where I'm saying from this brain right here. Freight Train Technologies Incorporated, last tick was 0.4599. Going into the chart there, Camille, obviously we're not going to see anything with 2022. People have blinders on and things like that because some people have no skin in the game and they want to go for people that are poor, that make you poor, so make it poor again. Going into the last resistance there, you were looking at the resistance popping up. Wonder why, what's happening. We're going to have to go and check out the boards on that. So going on to what would you say they do here? Freight Technologies develops and operates a cloud-based logistical management platform. Its products include computerized platform that holds online portal and mobile app solutions to provide third-party logistics services to companies actively involved in the freight transportation market solutions for customers to manage their own fleet and freight brokerage support and customer support. The company was founded in 2015 and is headquartered in the free state of Woodland Hills, Texas. So going on to stock twits, because that's where the real traders are at. Mike, what do you have on the twits? Well, guys, I'm starting to see a lot of bulls popping up on here. I'm just trying to be like Kage from before, guys.
10-4, you miss him. Maybe you should call him up. Psych.
Well, the thing is that we used to do this before, me and you, and it just, the show smooths better, and we actually get the takes of the real traders instead of promotions and things like that. Stock Rocks Man says, I never went to high school or college or stuff like that. Self-learning myself every day. I learned 120 million in revs and solid FUXK. So I learned low float, and low floaters are really good. So Stockman, I think that's awesome that you're doing that. One of the pieces of advice I would give to you is do not read anything on the Alphabet News. If anything says, oh yeah, dude, I should buy this, or some paid shell out there is telling you to buy, take it with a grain of salt. Remember how much money has been lost in this market. Always do your own DD and do your research. You have anything to add on that, Camille?
You always got to do your own research. You always got to be careful.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. So MCD13 says, you think some BS 2.5 coverage bumped it to 200%. Nope, I can just take a little pressure into low float and ZAR bomb. For one, I've got gaps from 2 to 4. Fill it. Don't let it pass $1.50. So, and like I said, with the stock price on this, you look at 100% 0.88, 107% 0.88 gain today there, Camille. Now you have a lot of promotions on the board here. So we're going to, right on here, we're going to Ask Traders. Camille, you're actually going to like this. It says the company offers services to Mexico and recently secured a 2-year commitment from Kimberly-Clark, DE Mexico, SAB, to expand a fixed fleet. Would you say there, Camille, that Kimberly-Clark is not some subpar company, that it's a heavy hitter there?
It's a heavy hitter for sure, dude.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. It's not a Mr. Thank you very much stock there. Looks like Freight Technologies offered its FR private fleet product earlier this year, with company offers the same in Mexico. Where it's positively received, the company's B2B platform allows the company to commit providing predetermined load capacity over a specific period. Its clients often pay for load while agreeing to have the firm operate all loads and track the load progress. The business model allows Freight Technologies to establish itself a critical operational tool, which particular market more carriers to sign up for the service using a technological platform. The company expects to triple its Kimberly-Clark Day Mexico capacity in the next 3 months. Is this something positive there that you could see, Cameo, for what relationship and why this stock was popping, considering right now what's been happening? And also consider where are we at here as far as price-wise here on this one. Let me just go back to this one. So you're under $1. It is one of the riskier ones out there, under $1. But in this market, anything is risky. You do have to, and if you're new, please don't go and jump. I know I did see a new trader in there. I read his comment. If you're new, I would do paper trading first, especially in the nowhere to run, nowhere to hide economy. Just some people didn't get the memo on Tuesday, unfortunately. They think everything's good because some live in mommy's basement or something like that. Not that it's bad to live in your mommy's basement. It's just that, inflation has consequences. Inflation has catastrophic consequences. Some of you might not remember reading about the Great Depression. So I have no faith that any of the spending is going to get capped. So that's my 2 cents about it. It says the logistical business. The safe part about this is that what they're doing with with freight here. Wouldn't you say, Camille, that's one of your safer, because freight always has to move. It can't be standstill. Exactly. So one of the things you have going for you on this is that, and this is the kind of things you want to look out for. I'm just going to tell you things to look out for in crappy economy. Biopharmaceuticals, that's something that people are always going to get sick. Freight, you always got to move freight. Mining, essentials, food, all kinds of food products. You have beef, corn, vegetables, because you're going to see a lot of imports coming in here, and I don't think a lot of people are going to be happy about. Other things could be other kind of tangible goods that people use and hold on to. So enough of that. Let's go back onto the boards, Cameo. We have MindScan. He writes, some crybabies are here expecting to see huge profits as soon as they step in. Learn there could be over time a perfect entry point. The more important thing is for patience and to take your loss, move on, because in a month, today it would be nice to have some pullback. He is right. You got to watch where you're doing it, and Rome's not built in a day. If you're thinking here you're going to go kill it, you're sadly mistaken. Sometimes the best buy point is, I'm going to say this every time because that's the best trades I ever made, was on the down coming, not definitely on the upswing, unless you're a shorter and you like the short game. But I'm sure this short game has cost a lot of people a lot of dollaruskis there. So I would veer clear of that. The website looks pretty sick with it, wouldn't you say? Is that
dude, that's a cool semi, dude.
Yeah, that's pretty decent there. The website is well done. It's not. This company is definitely not a Mr. Thank you very much company. It says the FR8 app platform innovates digital freight matching technology, streamlines and simplifies cross-border shipping, connects borders with a broad network of reliable carriers, and drives in Mexico, Canada, and the U.S., making efficiencies, reducing the cost, and increasing revenue for shippers and carriers. Yes, I would say so. And considering how much freight Cameo flows through both of those borders, is just a ridiculous amount there. With Roadmates, the mobile app solution that offers truck drivers can now update the status in real time. How huge is that you can update your status in real time there, Camille?
Yeah, that's actually how much does it cost to buy that stock right now? What is it worth?
It is 0.48 currently. As far as we don't give out buys or anything like that and everything, but it is an interesting one. Would it be one to be on your watch list? Because I know if you were looking at it, you would like to get it on the downtrend.
So I'll tell you, be honest with you, with that, me being a truck driver and everything, that's probably something I would look into, and I'd probably invest in it because the more technology for truck drivers, the better off you are, and trucking's not going anywhere. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so you're thinking possibly that you would put this on your watch list to take a look at it, correct, and investigate more?
Oh, 100%. I mean, because anything to track a load, anything to track a driver, anything to do with electronic logs, they're not going anywhere. The future is coming, and so things like this, if the app is good, it can eliminate other apps that are kind of crappy. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. They're also providing track and trace visibility. The haul tool loads based on their location, send document with camera, live chat with operation teams and shippers. You already have that correctly already for you guys, correct?
So I have a couple different apps, but there's
Mm-hmm.
a lot of these apps aren't updated. I mean, a lot of them are kind of crappy, like I said. So if this app is actually user friendly and they're not asking you, so some of the apps that track me are like trying to track me every 15 to 20 minutes, and it's annoying. So if they got one that can track you without asking you 1,000 times where you're at,
Yeah. So the
make it
driver can actually, like, that's the favorite
yeah.
thing. It's like people hit a driver up when they're driving. They're obviously not going to look at their phone because they're trying to pay attention to the road. But some people didn't get the memo, unfortunately, on that. I don't understand why, but yeah, with some people and the control, they're like texting the drivers while they're driving. Really smart, not. It's almost equivalent to having someone drink and drive. It really is. Cops really say that. That it's equivalent to drinking, driving, texting and driving, and having people look at stuff. Not a good idea. So if you're a controller out there, please don't bother your drivers. So like that, try to figure out another way. I don't know. So why FR8 app shippers? Our data-driven platform has ability to predict your needs to match your loads even faster. When transparent pricing, you get the lowest cost available in the market, along with 24/7 tracking of your freight throughout the full journey. Innovation. The first combine our tech services, our intimate knowledge of over crossing border shipping. So that's the other thing. If they can provide better tracking, especially if they're going north or south, snowstorms, hurricanes down south, everything like that. It's really good. And I'm not talking about the hurricanes in the South U.S. I'm talking about the nasty storms they have in South and Central America there. Wouldn't you say there, Camille? They got some freaking... Yeah. When it pours down there, it freaking pours, dude. So
going into Canada sucks.
And going into Canada sucks in the snow. It's complete freaking white out there all the time. I don't have anything to add. I'd say this one is interesting. Not my buy point as far as entry point on this one. I would say I'd want to wait a little bit because when everybody's talking about it and it's in the alphabet news, you know where that goes.
Yeah, exactly. So, like I said, you need to. I just watch it closely. Hopefully, it drops. But if you start seeing it go up, I would try to buy some before it gets too crazy and gets out of control.
Yeah, exactly.
It's probably a good buy because anything to do with tracking semis and tracking trucks. I mean, it's very important out here, especially for these big shippers and retail stores and everything else going on out here.
Exactly. It looks like the next one we have. Let's see where we're going here. We're going to talk about your favorite, and we talked about this one before, and that would be PHUN, Funware, or whatever, however you'd like to say it. We're going back to Old Henry, and that this is actually the best board that's out there on the twits there as far as people talking and things like that. So going on to this stock is Funware Incorporated. Last tick was $1.49. Year-to-date chart, I would have to say this is a more consistent stock. even in 2021, 2022, when everything was overvalued, not with the stock, but with just the market in general, this thing still stays to stay the steady waves, excuse me, with the ups and downs. Going on to what would you say they do here? Going on to what would you say they do here? We're on their website. It says everything you need to succeed in mobile. Camille, since 2009, Phunware has been able to help Fortune 500 brands engage and manage monetizing their mobile audiences. Mobile ecosystem for one partner. For the life cycle, Phunware gives the tools they need to engage and manage and monetize mobile presence and solutions that touch all phases of the mobile application style. Strategize. Define mobile features and sets up using case operating systems, goals, KPIs, etc. Application data and media there. Going to create. License pre-built brand label, brandable application for SDKs and secure Phunware platform or opt or fully custom approach. Go to launching. Find a convert app users and focus on lifetime value, not just installs. Engage, monetize. Brand awareness, engage mobile users, and monetize apps for real estate. Going on to any of the other products here, Camille, anything stand on you for so far except for, are you going to say go Henry?
Go Henry.
Where's the shirts? I went onto the website, and the website looks sick with it. I freaking like it. Like I said, and the boards, they're already good already. The freaking StockTwits boards for Phunware is the best boards out there. Are you kind of pissed that there's not a Henry t-shirt there?
Yeah, I'm kind of pissed off there's no t-shirt, but I mean, in all honesty, we need to start making t-shirts for the listeners too.
Yeah, we could have one with Noodles hitting the bowl there, huh?
I don't know. Noodles might not show up again.
Yeah, he's not showing up tonight, so he's on a date.
He's too busy working or on a date with something. I don't know with what.
He's on the date with his wife tonight there. So the Phunware platform powers mobile experiences, which impacts every part of the user journey. We help brands unify their strategy for the smaller decisions. So there you have it. Data, real-time mobile audience targeting, reach, and engagement for monetization for 1.1 insights and integrative globally scale. Pre-integrated iOS and Android application portfolios for healthcare, retail, entertainment, real estate, hospitality, aviation, and other verticals. Camille, this is actually pretty decent as far as what I'm seeing here. What are you thinking?
It looks really good, you know?
Yeah. The fact that they're involved.
It looks like a fancy iPhone and stuff. I mean, I don't know much about iPhones, but
yeah,
you know.
For the fact that they could with their app here, that they can.
So is this app more for iPhones or is it more for Androids?
It's for both. Yeah, it's for both on there. So that's the good thing on there. And the other thing is, this is other platforms. You're going around. You're having other companies instead of the same companies out there. It's always good for healthy competition out there. It says, are you a developer or partner interested in leveraging Phunware's award-winning technology? Through the Phenomenon certification program, they teach you how to use the platform to engage in mobile experiences for users. The Phenomenon certified developments or partners are eligible to receive discounts for up to 60% off the list price when using SDKs. So you can go to the training. They have the training there. And then what else do we have? Of course, everybody has blockchain there. Multi-screen as service platform. Engage and manage and monetize for your users. Download the mass platform overview. The complete mobile one partner in the ecosystem. And there you have it there again. What else do we got here? Let's see. Drums, please. Dude, this thing's too sensitive. Anyway, I'm done with the touch. Too lazy to use the pad. Let's FUN. Bullish. Just kidding. Huge Momo leading to tomorrow night's Mar-a-Lago announcement. AH will be wild. Let's go. So there you go on that. What do you think of that with the Momo?
That sounds good, man.
It's funny to see newbies here. This is a good one right here, Camille. It's funny to see here newbies talking about bears doing bad on a stock, down 90%. I guess that's why so many of the MAGA cult members think Trump won and don't know how math works. Not going into that one. So I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I
we
actually
ain't
read
talking about that. We're not reading about that stuff
Dude,
right
this
now.
board is just full. I mean, I'm not saying I'm down to talk politics right now because, like I said, people in this country all are taking sides and they have to come together somehow, but I just don't see it happening.
The problem is we can't because we don't want to get censored.
Yeah, I mean, I could give takes on what I think, guys, but I'll get censored, so I'm not gonna go into anything like that. So,
And
they do not.
we'd rather have the listeners talk to us. Or
We'd rather have you
I
guys
mean,
mention stuff. Well,
yeah.
what's
So
up?
if the listeners have any questions or want our thoughts about any of this stuff, leave a message
Any comments?
below. Leave it in the comments. Send us
Mhm.
a private DM. We'll gladly tell you how we feel.
Yeah.
But as Stock Talk, we can't do that because we'll get censored.
We don't want to mess with any of the blue checks, guys. They've got it in for us, people like us. We're already going to be on other platforms as well soon because we're going to have to flee, unfortunately, for some of this for extra talk. You can catch that channel when we announce it there. We're leading a digital transformation platform to tech engage contextual engagement for mobile first world. Today announced the financial results that ended the September 30th, 2022. They're excited for the 2022 momentum quarter three, delivering a total revenue of 120% growth year over the year, simultaneously expanding Moss backlog for nearly 8 million. Alan Kanitowiski, president, CEO, and co-founder of PHUN, we're continuing operating intersectional mobile cloud, big data, and blockchain across all lines of business. We will currently be talking to No, they're not talking to that. Never mind, dude. I was just kidding around. That was just me making that up. With a 22.5 million, you could see all the people already starting to write, what? They're talking to, no, they're not talking to them, guys. I promise. I just made it up. Third quarter financial results here. 4.8 million Cameo, multi-screen mass service, 1.3 million, hardware revenues 3.5, net loss 8 million, net loss share 0.8, non-GAAP adjusted, EBITDA loss was 6.7 million. So there you have it on that. Do you have anything to add for this company before we move?
How much does this stock cost to buy in right now?
Currently, it is at a bean and 48 cents. No, actually, it gained it. I think. Let me just see here and fake check myself. You're at $1.48. Yeah, I was right. So a bean 48. It is up today 8 cents. There is no new Alphabet news today on this stock. There are MAGA people in the board. So they are in here, and as far as they do have a lot to do with this stock. So it could be a lot of people, it could be a lot of talk, or there's going to be some kind of big financial announcement with the company. No, I didn't get any secret information or anything anywhere, just speculation. But we'll have to see how it plays out. Do you have anything to add before we bust out? I'm trying to get my voice back here.
No, I'm not. I don't got nothing to add. I mean, I'm just very interested in how good it's actually doing, but I mean, I'd keep a close watch on it. I mean, $1.48 ain't bad, but still all right,
Not bad at all. So, yeah, we'll have to see. We'll have to see how all this goes and plays out, and we'll pick it up tomorrow. Same time, same channel. Don't make it a dog show. And good night now.
Buenas noches.